Hey guys, this is Miss Moore, and I'm going to be doing the math lessons for the next few weeks until this whole COVID thing blows over. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to look at your daily agenda, and I'll always start with your daily agenda just so we know what we're doing. So, we're going to go to, okay, this is Monday, August 17th. We're going to go to math. The first thing you're going to do is in your math packet on pages 1 and 1B, you have your daily warm up. Okay, you're only doing Monday's daily warm up. Now, Ms. Coggin will be going over the warm up with you and doing some multiplication activities, and that video will be attached too. So, work on your math warm ups first. Then, once you get your math warm ups finished and you've went over your multiplication facts, what we need you to do is we're going to do the iReady video, and I'll show you how to get there here in a minute. That video comes with a quiz, and it's going to be about 27 minutes. Then, once we get done with the video, we are going to work on pages out of your packet, pages 2 and 3. Now, this is a prerequisite lesson. What prerequisite means, it's basically stuff that you need to know before we move on to the next step. And since we haven't been in school in such a long time, I wanted to make sure that you understood what place value is. So I just want to go over a few skills. And that's going to be pages 2 and 3 out of your packet. Then last but not least, we're going to do an iReady practice. Once again, just to make sure that you understand exactly what place value is. And like I said earlier, we're going to be using iReady quite a bit, especially the videos, just to break up the monotony of me talking, because I know I can't sit very long listening to just a single person talk. So I'm going to try to break this up. So first thing we need to do is we're going to go and do, well, you're going to go do your daily warm-up. Then once you get done with the daily warm-up, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to Clever. All right, now my page looks a little different because it is the teacher page. We're going to go to the iReady. Now the iReady looks like a Unicube. Click on that. And it's going to log you in. Now, once you are logged in, yours is going to look a little different. Yours will have a screen that's blue, and you'll have something that says teacher assignment, and also another thing on this side that's going to be kind of like a tool to help you get better in math. That test that we took when you came on that Wednesday, it was to tell iReady what you know and what we need to work on. So that's the lessons that's going to be on the right side of your screen is what the program thinks you need to do. So that will come up, and what you're going to be looking at is this one. I'm sorry, just went blank. You are going to be doing the place value. I apologize, I just went blank on what we're doing. Understanding place value. So we're going to go right here. Understanding place value. Yours will be a little different. It'll be set up differently. Yeah, it's at 27 minutes. So you're going to click on instruction. And once you click on instruction, it's going to take you to a video. And I'm not going to play it because the sound would be horrible.
Hey, I just saved.
So it's going to take you to this video. You're going to watch the video. And then after that, you will take the quiz. Once I have the quiz, I can see how you're doing. If I see that you're not doing so hot, I can very easily just, shoot you a message and say, hey, we need to work on this some more. So this right here is something that I did to test the other kids. Now, once you've done that, set there 30 minutes, take a little break. Okay, so you can pause me right now, take a break. And now what you're going to do is you're going to get your packet and turn to page 2. Now, what we're going to do with page 2 is we're going to do the prerequisite lesson. Now, it's going to be kind of weird. I'm going to pause for a little bit, or if you want to, just hit the pause button to do the work. You're going to have a worksheet. Okay, it's a front and a back. So The worksheet is entitled Place Value in Whole Numbers and Decimals. Okay. All right. Objective. The objective of this lesson is to use patterns to determine the value of digits in whole numbers and decimals. You have previously learned that each place in a whole number, now we're talking whole numbers, okay? Whole numbers, is 10 times the value of the place to its right. In the same way, you need to understand that each place in a whole number is 1/10 the value of the place to its left. So that means every number to the right of a number is 10 times larger, and to the left is 1/10. That means 10 times smaller. The relationship also holds for decimals. The 10th place is 10 times the value of the hundredths place. And the thousandths place is 1/10 the value of the hundredths place. That means the further away from the decimal you go, the smaller the number or the smaller the value. This activity will help you understand that place value works the same way with decimals as it does with whole numbers. This will be both a review and an introduction to place value. This activity will also prepare you to be able to read, write, compare, and compute with decimals. That means work with them. All right, the very first thing you need to do on your worksheet, you should see, number one, it says write the number 286,513 and 69,457 in the place value chart below. Right here. Okay? Well, not right here. It's on your paper. So on that piece of paper right now, I want you to write in the top one, I want you to write 286,513. And then on the bottom one, I want you to put in 69,457. Okay? Pause the video right now to put that in. Okay? Pause it. Put your numbers in. All right. I want you to assume that you paused the video and you put the numbers in. So let's look at how your number should look. The first thing is your numbers should look like this. You should have 2 in the hundred thousands, 8 under the 10,000s, 6 under the thousands, 5 under the hundreds, 1 under the tens, and 3 in your unit block or your ones. Now the next number, your 6 should be in the your 6 should be in the 10,000s, your 9 should be in the thousands, 4 should be in the hundreds, 5 should be in the tens, and I totally messed up that number. That should be a 7, not a 2. Use your imagination. So that's what it's going to be. So what this actually means is if someone were to ask you what the value of this 2 is, the value of this 2 is 200,000. Okay, so that's its value. The value of the 8 is 8 10,000s. The value of the 6 is 6 thousandths. The value of the 5 is 5 hundredths. The value of the 1 is 10, because this is 1/10. And the value of the 3 is 3 ones. So that's what the value represents. So if we did the same for this number down here, the 6 is worth 6 10,000ths, or 60,000. The 9 is worth 9 thousandths, or 9 thousandths. The 4 is in the hundreds place, so it's worth 4 hundredths. 5 is in the tens, so it's worth 50. And this is supposed to be a 7. It should be 7. So those are the values of the numbers. Now let's look at the same number. We're going to be looking at 286,513. And then we're going to look at the 69,457. So if you look at the top number, find the 6. Shouldn't be too hard because I highlighted it. Okay, the value of that 6, if you look up at your chart, you can see it's in the thousands place. So the value of the 6 is 6,000. Now, my dad's looking at me. So let's look at the next number. you have the 6 and 69,457. So if we go along the same pattern that we've been doing, the 6 and the 69,457 should be worth, remember it's in the 10,000s place, so it should be worth 60,000. So it's 10,000, so it's going to be worth 60,000. Make sure you're writing this stuff down on your worksheet, okay? Now, if you look at 6,000 and compare it to 60,000, what is the greater value? Is 6,000 greater than 60,000, or is 60,000 greater than 6,000? What do you think? I'm hoping you said 60,000 because that's the right answer. So the number with the greatest value is the 69,457. Now, remember what I said, that the numbers to the right are 10 times larger. So if we look right here, this 6 is in the thousands place. This 6 is in the 10,000s place. So if we go back in the slide, sorry,